All you have to do is just change your habits and you'll get to your goal. Really. Just like that. And that, guys, is where the problem lies. Changing a habit to reach our goals can sometimes be close to impossible.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that.
What's this video going to be about? Two things. One, to give you the tools to break the habits that's keeping you back. Two, to give you the skills to face life with all the bad that it can throw at you. And of course, guys, all my videos are meant to inspire and lift you up. So sit back, buckle up and enjoy. Like some people, they can't even change simple habits. Something like locking their car doors before they drive off. And not even to mention the serious habit. The stuff like forcing yourself to go to gym or sticking to your diet or cut out things like alcohol consumption. Now the big question is, do we actually possess the ability to make a permanent change to a habit? Right, the first thing is, let's look at what science offers. Psychology call the components of habits trigger, behavior and reward. Studies have determined that certain hard to break habits have a reward factor that releases dopamine. That is a feel-good hormone in your brain. And obviously these types of habits are much more difficult to break. Current science studies leans to brain exercises that you must do over a certain period of time that they claim can break certain habits. Now, I do support that. So yes, this is a possible avenue that you can pursue, and you might even reach some success with it. Now, the following psychology paper will give you the basics on the actual brain exercises. Guys, you got one life, one dream, and one chance. Why would you not want to be your best?
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all.
Okay, let's look at the problem on the table. There are quite a few high-profile fitness guys out there that have developed great systems, very well-known systems for transforming your body. But sadly, many of these guys have fallen flat on their face later on in life, simply because they did not master the skills to deal with life on a deeper level and breaking the bad habits. And the moment that disaster strikes in their life, they do not have the tool set to deal with it or the know-how how to rise up again stronger than before. Now, I'm not going to name any names here. I never shame people. These guys have their own battles to fight. My aim is to speak life, give hope and never tear down. Now this is where the secret comes in. That exact same process that helps us to change deep-seated habits also help us to acquire the tools to deal with all the bad stuff that life throws at us. Guys, each of us will face serious deep-seated problems and habits in our life. Somewhere along the line, we cannot escape it. Okay, now the big question is, does science actually give us enough tools to deal with all this stuff? Now, unfortunately, the scientific solution is typical of today's world. They package it like in a pill form and say, here's the solution. It's not as simplistic as that. Science does not dig down to the core of the problem. Through science, we never acquire the tool set to deal with the deeper side of life. We have two opposing forces pulling against each other here. The one is the brain and the mind, the other is the heart. Before we do not learn how to align the heart to pull in the same direction as the mind, we will never acquire the right tool set and will forever struggle to break bad habits. So what is the right tool set? Okay, let's take a step back. Yeah, two types of habits: emotional habits and non-emotional habits. Non-emotional habits are fairly simplistic habits that you can change. The heart is not involved, there is no emotions to it. Typically things like getting into the habit of locking your door before you drive off. Now, here in South Africa, that is a critical habit that we need to learn. Now, these are easy to break. With what science provides us, we can easily do it, or you can just reprogram yourself. Very easy. But now comes emotional habits. And this is where emotions and feelings rule. Let's look at the habit of training. Now, training requires you to break a much deeper negative cycle of what the heart wants. Your heart is pulling against the idea of going to gym because all it sees is pain, effort, and having to get out of your comfort zone. And it hates that. The mind knows you must do it, but the heart sees and feels this habit with intense emotions. Now, emotional habits, guys, that takes a complete different approach to break. Many times we've got a sincere belief that we really want to change strongly, but the sad reality is that what keeps us from changing successfully the habit is our heart, and that keeps us in that destructive habit. It keeps us from reaching our goal. In your mind you believe you really want to change, but your heart says no. Your heart won't let go of this habit because it loves the habit. You need to convince and train your heart to want to change the habit. And therefore people try repeatedly to change habits, but they're never successful because the heart and the brain doesn't pull in the same direction. Now, getting your heart to change its desire. This, guys, is where the boys and the men get separated. Now, I've chosen the word heart for a very specific reason, because the only way to change a heart's desire is to dig deep, very deep. Why do you guys think I regularly talk about becoming a man of integrity, having respect for yourself, and a journey of serious soul searching? Because that is the key to unlock and successfully change the heart's desire. Righty, step 1, accept and realize that the mind and the heart are two opposing forces, and success will only come when they pull together. Step 2, to change the heart's desire, you must find a deeper meaning for your reason to want to change. You must find meaning on a spiritual level. Undertake a journey to become a man of integrity and finding respect for yourself again. You need to like that person that you see in the mirror, both the inside and the outside. Step 3, find the key and search for the key to make step 2 possible. Now that key, my friends, is a journey of the heart, a soul journey. Simply put, a journey in faith. Now you don't want to hear this? You tell me, dude, I'm an atheist. And I tell you, brother, you have no idea what you're actually saying unless you possess all the knowledge in this universe and what is beyond this universe and all the dimensions. Only then can you proclaim that there is no God. The amount of knowledge that you have in the grand scheme of things is so small. The screen of the computer is not even big enough to contain all the zeros. All you can say is that you don't know if God exists. But look around you, dude. We've been programmed to believe in a higher power. More than 90% of the world's population believe in a higher power. Now, I'm not talking here about religion and becoming a Bible-thumping Christian. I'm talking here about a personal growth journey with God, addressing your heart, soul, and character on every level. You can say what you want, but this journey, I tell you, this journey is the only journey that will get the heart to change its core desire. And this will be the journey that will get your heart aligned with your mind to pull in the same direction. My journey was and still is with Jesus Christ. That made it possible for me. Now you will tell me, dude, keep this out of fitness. And I will tell you, impossible, mate. That and nothing else is the key reason for me as to where I am today. Not sharing this key aspect with you means I'm a two-face and I'm misguiding you. I was a jerk, but I'm not anymore. I was unkind, but not anymore. I was superficial on so many levels, but not anymore. I could not stick to any decision to change. I could not push through with anything. Without this journey, the chances are you will not get the right tool set to make the serious changes that's required in your life and to stand steadfast when disaster strikes. Because that is what gets people down. When that disaster strikes, they don't have the tool set to get back up stronger than before. Nothing out there inspires the heart to change so successfully than a journey in faith. Now go out there and find your own journey and make a serious quest. Being superficial about this will have zero effect. I make this statement, there are few things in life that is more beautiful than a healthy, muscled guy who stands steadfast in this sick world with his integrity, character, and kindness. That is what true beauty is. Last step, step 4. And I say this to many of my clients and my followers. God's plan for each of us is so much bigger than what we can dream of. Going on this journey will not just help you change your heart's desire, but will bring you to the point where you can't even recognize the old you. I never want to be that same person again that I was before I started my journey. I now dislike everything about the old me. Okay, maybe except the hair. Now this route, guys, can have surprising success to getting your heart's desire to change and to change your habits. Obviously, there's habits that require deeper intervention, especially when there's an addiction involved and the body has a dependence on a substance. But having said that, I've witnessed quite a few of transformations, life transformations, where people with addiction problems went through this journey and they did it successfully. So it is possible. Okay, conclusion. Our aim should be to become the best versions of ourselves via breaking the bad habits and aligning the heart and mind. This journey is never ending, because you will always seek perfection and you will never find it. It's always out of our reach. The closer you get to perfection, the more you realize how imperfect you are. We can become great indeed, and a hero to someone. We might even get people that idolize us, but we live in a broken world. One day that will change, but for now it takes hard work, very hard work, and a journey of the heart. Nothing worth in life ever comes easy. You can continue sitting on the sofa, watching TV, drinking beer, while chowing on your potato crisps, while your mind thinks, damn, I have to stop this. Or you can take the step to go on this journey of becoming a guy with a healthy, muscled physique who has integrity, is kind, and have a character that people aspire to. Be that guy. Help me to help some other people here. I support the local charity here in Cape Town. They're called One Way Sober Living. They pick up drug-addicted kids from the streets. Give them a place to stay, help them clean themselves up, give them new hope in life, and then return them to life with a future. I ask that you make a small donation to them. And lastly, guys, if you're interested in my older body coaching system, it includes all these life skills that I'm talking about in my videos. It's one big comprehensive system, customized and designed for the older body, the older guy, with your goals in mind. Cheers everybody. Gert Louw from Cape Town, signing off.